God, I just would like to say, I heard 3 readers. So I want to actually confirm those 3 readers. And the insanity thing is most people are probably not listening to this read right now. But the amazing thing is, I know that I'm divinely guided. It's so amazing to actually realize how important it is to share this with you. So I'm going to first share the alchemy within you. And this is going to be a long segment. You do not have to stay till the end, but I actually suggest that you do. Now, the amazing alchemy, she's very much a fast speaker. It comes to her very, very swiftly. So I'm going to pause in between segments so that you understand how real it is to be divinely guided. I may take a break to go get something to drink because I honestly, it amazes me. And sometimes it's actually a little scary. How written in the cards my life is. So after I got off my last segment of my own card readings, I'd like to share with you something that is very special to me. And I do not play games with God Source Universe at all. And I want everyone to know this, that the true readers in this world, they don't need you for the truth. Okay? I just want to confirm all the readers in this world that are true. So please like, share, and subscribe to her channel. And also please like, share, and subscribe to mine. Alchemy in You. Please listen to her. She is very, very accurate. Even though it comes out very fast, it's very accurate. And I hate to, I'm not trying to copyright by any means, but it's not hard. It's hard for a Sagittarian to not share the truth. Truth is, I'm going to tell you the story as she tells it to you. So I may pause her video to tell you what I'm going through, so you understand the glories of being divinely guided. It is important. So, I think I'm going to pick her up on a alternate channel so I can pause and say exactly what is important for everyone to hear. Okay? Give me 1 second, 1 moment. Because it is amazing to be divinely guided. Okay, I just want to say, this is Alchemy's segment.
My name is Louis Navalier, and I'm a member of America's.
And I'm most definitely going to put the speaker
over $1 billion.
Closer. I'm sorry. Closer to you. Because I need you all to hear this and how important this is.
Everyone else. See a huge
because it's hard to
place in America. One that will make the
prove
rich
it
even richer, while
unless you know what life is.
Countless others.
Live your life to the fullest.
Sagittarius,
My Sagittarian reading. Amen. God bless. Amen. Thank you for letting me be divinely guided. It's 4:44 on the clock as I say this.
We have a very strong representation better for that. No matter what it is that happens on that stage, you are all right. I mean, you've got this. this. You've got this in here like that.
I've got this 455 on my clock.
I'm getting real exciting. Roseville stuff for whatever.
I'm very nervous about sharing this because it's very hard to come out like this.
Someone's right. Okay, see, someone's like rushing in. They're like, I'm ready for this. I've got this. I'm good.
And exactly what I'm doing right now, this moment.
Real questions at least. I do have maybe some fears, but I realize that they aren't real questions. I'm hearing that. Daughter wanted it was interesting with where this is 2 weeks. I know you have a premonition for the video you have met the one.
So I've decided in my premonition to let you guys know that I'm a different kind of person, and I know this. I've learned that by listening to readers after readers after readers, because I'm very much in tarot. I like to hear other people's opinion and mine as well. 5:44 on the clock as I hear this. I don't just listen to myself. It's important, 5:55, to listen to other people. Because opinions matter, but so does yours. No one can live your life but you. 6:06 on the clock. So at this point, you have a chance and opportunity to change your destiny. Or you can follow God's divine guidance.
Where this leads, where this goes, you're like, I know that they're the love of my life. Like, it's pretty simple, but there are still nerves. I'm hearing it again. Like, even, how do you say this? Like, even the most.
So my story is that I am still and was in love with someone very special. However, I'm learning to get over this fear of losing it. No, I don't feel like I have to have it. But I also feel like, as divinely guided as this relationship started, I met someone. Somehow we ended up meeting again in the same place, and then again in the same place, and then again ended up being best friends. And then again ended up meeting again in a different place, and then again in a different place, and then we became lovers. But the problem is, at the end of the day, that it never became a commitment. It became something that was bartered and traded. But at the end of the day, I lost myself because I fell in love in a way that I had never felt before. In this video, I will not erase. This is the truth. So, of course, with all this, I was questioning, is this meant for me? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Is this where I'm supposed to be? Is this what I'm supposed to? I don't even understand how I was with somebody for 12 years and I met somebody for 3 months and I'm devoted. The question is, why do I still wear the brooch she made for me? Is this real? Is this not? Let me play it for you.
A confident person still has things that they wonder about, that they worry about. Like, what if this, what if that, Okay, so take it as you will. There could be a visual message here. For a number of you, the daughter wants coming through the mirror and someone wants it right. And the third here of
on the fire side,
do you have something that you feel
my love?
Do know that all I'm as well.
There's a water side, Virgo.
Butterfly in the tummy, but that's
Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn.
Stuff. Interesting. Let's kind of keep those out. Okay, you read that from the daughter.
And she was also a Scorpio, Pisces rising.
So you're training on such a boy. So I thought it was a way, like you're training over there, like you're freaking training for this or that. I mean, you're in love. I'm hearing with her. I'm hearing everything about her. Maybe you've got your eye on some here. I'm gonna let that signature. It's like somebody you even feel you've got a lot of with spiritual connection with as well, yes, but it is
very spiritual.
Come forth when I'm seeing,
it wasn't. I'm always spiritual.
Experience.
I love God.
I don't know.
I love Source. I love
universe. A little bit undervalued in whatever way that might be.
But I did feel undervalued because it never went from a 3-year friendship to a 1-year, 2-year relationship.
Okay, it's just that's what it comes down to. And then the devil here in one stack, and then the symmetry in the other. It's like I have to make this also really clear. And for no reason, how I feel about her. And for no reason, this is the first time maybe that you advance.
So I did expect a lot of emotion.
And it can be again, like physically. Maybe this is someone who you've never gotten physical with, or you want to get physical with again, but it's like been a long time. Or remember, this is also an African being. It's like I have to be okay with myself. I'm hearing that as well. Like, and it comes down to confidence. Let's put just one more card there. The High Priestess in reverse, because but that doesn't tell us much. I'm hearing in this way. Like every step that you take towards the question of what do I do, it leads you back to I already know what I need to do here. It's just a matter of getting on that stage and doing it. I'm hearing kind of like that. So interesting. You really have the Father of Cups in that first week. Okay. Maybe have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, no, somebody's really they're making a big deal out of something here. Ace of Pentacles. Someone's worried about something maybe. They're like, how do you say this?
So I'm worried about if she's ready to step up, or if it's
slightly uncomfortable about.
What is the problem?
What that really is. Something maybe about the circumstance.
If you know exactly the circumstance, what is the problem? 11 on the top. What exactly
something that
is the problem?
Did I misunderstand?
Are you ready to? Did I misunderstand? Are you ready to talk to us?
Are you?
Is it a problem?
Like, did you tell me like
us, you, me,
suit and
someone else?
I don't know. Don't do that. Okay, Sagittarius. No, with the Strength card in reverse coming doing that second week of the 5 Pentacles preceding that, I'm hearing everything starts falling apart on stage. We need to just get it together there. That's how we're feeling. It's like I can't be doing this. I'm seeing like someone's like kind of proverbially.
I can't keep doing this back and forth.
Don't pass out on stage. You got this. I'm hearing that. Maybe this is also somebody talking to you. Yeah. Power source in reverse. Mirroring that strength in reverse. For this is maybe the self-talk space as well. Absolutely. It's like I can't be looking at myself like I'm a walrus with like two. I'm hearing what is it called? I'm hearing it's like a horn, but it comes out of the mouth. Okay. It's kind of like tusks. Like they look like tusks. Okay, are walruses related to elephants? Okay, it's something like that kind of. No, anyway, God, she loves me back.
I know she does.
I hear that too.
I'm going to announce every hour that I let you listen. Every moment, every second.
Whatever it is. Release one from reverse, world reverse.
This is the guided connection. Why deny it?
It's gonna be even colder out there. It's like I know, Claudius, but you know what?
It's snowing outside in Texas.
And that reassures you, I'm hearing Leo, Virgo, that everything's gonna be alright.
Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius.
I'm doing on stage with weird friends.
So you're doing,
you know,
this for them? And are you doing this for you?
By the way, I could be some really well, or it could be an aspect of your being as well, where you kind of target yourself, you know, those advocates swinging from, I hate you, do I love you, I hate you, do I love you, whoa, look at those lips, perfect for you know, you like, I don't know, this is a self-talk thing, for real review, and we're going to see further, let's put it on. I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone's wearing a backpack, or like, that's it, I'm going to class.
I always have a bag and a backpack. Always wear one. Always.
And then as well, we do like, I'm going to pick it up.
Always. It's crazy.
Let
me show you how serious it is.
Let's be honest here, they're running away. So if this is somebody, no. Excuse me, Sandra. I see somebody's like that. I'm sorry, you tried to like, did you pick that up as well? Someone's trying to get by somewhere. They're like, I don't know my way through love, land of love. Not really. Nope. It's like they're freaking good at that though. I'm hearing the whole like I don't know what I'm doing here thing when they really do. I don't know what you really will. I'm hearing fake out of him as what Azra's right. Her is like I am lost on your way to your house and I can't pick you up and I will love you like the frog eventually I will do the leapy thing and I will land somewhere That's not
This is my
catatonic,
favorite
like, I will
I
do it,
will
I'll do this. I got this. It's like,
everywhere,
again, you make
even to
decisions
the
you have
store.
for yourself. Now,
Even I have nothing to carry in it
okay?
but my wallet and my keys.
Line, all right.
This is my favorite backpack.
Literally, like, they're waiting in like
I have a bag everywhere. I have a bag. I have.
projects in your life.
I always have
I want to
something
get this done.
to carry my stuff in because I'm a Sagittarian. I scatterbrain.
However, when you get
1444
to the front of the line, okay, you kind of go like this. Or you literally do not make eye contact with the bouncer, okay? Because for whatever reason,
I'm a party promoter. So of course,
like an official thing.
I have to
come
presentable, but I don't have to look at them to come in.
Regardless, they're on the date.
That is my original job.
The date. And I'm hearing it's not
15 on the clock.
It's not. I'm hearing the one that we left in the yearbook, the school yearbook binder. I'm hearing someone's like, "Oh, I did it last year. I'm good. I don't need to do that again." It's like someone I got Alice was looking at you, so they're like,
but she has a past history with someone else.
Maybe they're trying to pick up on something. They're like, wait.
College.
I'm hearing
all the way to today.
Hollis?
That I can't get past.
Hollis Athena? Is that that's an asteroid? Yes. It's like, you got a problem with Paula? I'm hearing that ladies who invited someone to their parents' house or even something like this, and it's like
I got invited to meet her mom and dad at her mom and dad's house, and that was a very sweet thing.
My word is hungry. I gotta feed him. He's at home. Yeah.
My mom invited me to dinner, and we spent I think
he's
Super Bowl
hungry,
together.
Really hungry, and all of wormholes are at home, and I have to go discover them. I gotta go, and I
have to be there, and I can't complain for that.
Hi. A lot of this person like leaves them to make a circle and meet with them again, like on the street. This is from Riverview. This is a runs away. So they're really clear. They run.
Let me clear this part up. So every time we met, we had 1633 to meet at the store, at the X apartment, at the good apartment, at behind the doors, at the hotels, at. Why was it so complicated? That was my issue from the get-go and from the beginning. Why could you show the show for this one who you already broke up with? But why did you have to hide this 11711 on my clock for the love that you had 1717 on my clock? You loved me, but you enforced your love on something that didn't even work in the first place. You held me at arm's bay for something that you already gave a chance to, that didn't even make it through the first round, probably the second or the third too. And you're still not committed. Y'all are still playing the same GD game. So, make me understand. What was the point of all that? You went back, got nothing. You're still here, still getting nothing. 1818 on my clock. Still getting the same thing. You're not here, but you're there. Still getting the same thing, same game, same problems, same name, same insecurity, same. 1833 on my clock. When are you willing to change the name of your game to get the love that you really want? 1844 on my clock. Let me continue.
From the opportunity, they're like, bye, and they run away. They run away, possibly. Oh yeah, maybe it was like
just because the text message, I love you, I want to be with you.
From the past as well, kind of like confetti action here. With all of our past life history here, that as well, so you know.
We had a good life.
And yeah, no, they were
welcome to the good life.
The one thing you're running away from, it's like you're running down the hall, and they were like, you got your head turned. You're like, wow, I got a problem. It's like you turned it like you were like that.
Precisely.
You like
Dr. J wrote Mr. Hyde 1919 on my clock.
Everywhere.
After all the good time and good love you gave.
Maybe you circle back to everyone also work on the interesting, and it could be something on the astral plane as well. For example, if you keep having dreams with someone, it's like
1933.
You thought you like ended something here with someone, and you like left, and maybe even like actually physically you ran away. Someone traveled so far, they're out here on a plane. Put your headset on. Yeah. So the end of that. I mean, that's a friggin' end of that. I'm hearing AM, PM nonsense. Maybe this is even like a whatever it is. It's like
1955.
You're like on a plane, you fall asleep, you're drooling, and you're dreaming of this person. They like literally appear in your dream. Okay, I'm hearing they're singing a song to you in the dream. They got like a mic, it's doing something here. Maybe they're actually a performer, it's clear. I'm hearing street easy.
I'm a performer.
I think that's the name of
I'm a promoter.
It's clear in the group chat of the single genre. This person's like famous. They got something with like.
I don't believe that the life would have even happened if I wasn't sitting on somebody's shoulder.
Some of the Libras with the temperature.
And it cost me.
The whole thing with the temperature thing. I don't know.
I
They just
freedom
they had an interview
with this
and that's it. Like I didn't get it. Now like they're on an escape. Yeah, temperance are right. This is like not even in your team. Now let's quit.
I'm wondering if it was worth the street performance.
I'm so sorry. Wait, was your name Patrick Swayze? Did you dance with her? It's like
we did very much.
Yeah.
2055 dance together.
Am I legally involved now? So they get held.
We were together for 3 years.
In Astral Airport.
According to government.
Did you just love her like that and leave like that?
Yes, you did.
No. I'm hearing signed Cleopatra. Oh, they're like pointing at their human selves. It's like that's not cool, man. Okay, you gotta also love yourself. So don't come back to her.
Aphrodite.
You love yourself. You gotta figure out why you did that. Why did you run away from her? Yeah, no. And then I'll see you later. All right, peace. Like these are like astral guys.
You were like peace out in like 4.2 seconds. 21, 33 on my clock.
Someone was like, yeah, no. I'm here
3 years of love
on an astral plane, like, and real directly. They were like, don't come back until you got like everything in that backpack like sorted out.
That's what I said. 21.4. Don't come back. Don't come back with this round. Don't do what you gotta do.
I have to clear my karma and
I'm a captain. Like I had karma to clear everything.
Or doubting themselves in a certain space. Why they feel possibly that they're just in whatever way not ready to have this experience. Now, for a number of you, it could be something that they're not actually consciously carrying out, right? The process of saying, I have to process through my fears. It could be something where they're just, if you're running away from something, something to that, right? You would like dramatically also alter your behavior.
Why the heck would you change up just like that over nothing?
No, I don't know if it's for everyone, but Sagittarius, right? Somebody's like, oh, fuck, it's him again. It's even like, okay, you get on this plane, you're like, I am like so leaving London, like, goodbye. And then you roll the plane, like, circles and lands again.
I left Austin, Texas, and I landed in a place that I wanted to be.
Hold on. Greenland, Iceland, I don't know. Someone's like, they're like, no, what is
She may be in a whole other country, a whole other relationship, a whole other thing. I wouldn't know. As much as we were friends, as fast as we stopped.
I'm hearing that as well. It's a parable universe. Somebody's like hitting on pots and pans. Like maybe they're trying to just get something out of their mind. But they're like, I can't even leave. How do we describe this? Someone maybe is famous. They dated that person. Okay, they're like, I'm done with him. Like father wants reverse. The stress. So dealing with the strengths and reversing theme is like. So my time was a break. And
so I was married to a little for a minute.
Get over this person, whatever. And it could be even like a past life. I mean, let us talk career, whatever it is.
But it didn't come up well.
Clear that out of my mind.
She couldn't ride.
You're like, I'm gonna travel far away.
So I moved far
away. So far away that I will never bump into anything related to them. You're in the airport, and like the first thing you see when you arrive is like a billboard with your face on it. It's like something freaking like that. Temperance up right, leading you out. Now, I'm like, everything.
Maybe she did that as well.
Don't press that skip ad button.
I'm sorry, here's a commercial.
That's the biggest financial mistake of your life. My name is Louis Navalier, and I'm a member of America's 1%.
There's no way to pause that video.
America's wealthiest elite. But I did create this video for my rich clients. Today, I'm issuing an urgent warning.
Who you make gets more and more awkward as well because it keeps becoming obvious. I'm hearing again and again, actually. I'm hearing to both of you that this is something that you both appear in the movie scene of. It's like, shit, we're really actors in this movie. Like, that's kind of awkward that we didn't really, like, open and action it like that. Like, I don't know what they really do, but someone told me like, that's a shame that you didn't, like, actually admit to this. No, let's clear it. And that's not literally.
At the end of the day,
I don't know how to take it too well. Now, there's something
she
that
won. I'm a star.
it is awkward. It's definitely awkward with the full reverse. Because it is made to be awkward. In other words, like, the more that we avoid something, we claim that it's not right, it's not true, it's not real. Then it's like we have to show up, have on that stage, and literally talk about how it is.
You spend more money.
You have to undo what is not right.
You're tabbing yourself
from past life, for example.
when you did
something recently. You're gonna have to come back around and correct those notes we made. I'm hearing that textbook as well, especially when the teacher told us not to write in it. I don't know what that's going to look clear. Now, someone feels like maybe like, yeah, I didn't do it right last time. Like, I really also, like, freaking left her on the side of the road, and she was, daughter Penable, she's looking random. She's like, what the hell happened to the railway system? I'm hearing that as well. Like, we were going to work on this together. Like, and you just literally, you jumped even out of the train itself and said, you don't want to practice, like, how to get cooperation part maybe someone's like, let's work on a spiritual.
Now you found somewhere that you just really just don't want.
Someone was maybe very much like eager to work on something here. Someone else was like, I'll pass, thank you. Like, they literally were
not working on you.
Well, like, the reactions.
No cooperation.
Like, close their tie. Make their tie as tight as possible. Put another blazer on top of that. They were literally concerned maybe about how they would be seen in this space. I'm hearing the performance, but it had to do with something of public.
So worried about appearances. 26, 26.
Like, someone's just calling out there. They're like, no, so I'm going to right there. Write it up. What? Okay. Excuse me. I'm hearing
that you were willing to do sneaky shit
on that portrait that you were interested in me. And now you're saying that you're claiming that's not paint.
Sneaky shit.
What was on your little brush then? When you were hitting those strokes?
I do it on the first place.
I'm hearing to my face as well. Like, don't play that game with me.
And you did it to my face.
Missing.
And then you have a boyfriend on my phone.
He's missing. Where did he go?
Texting me, girlfriend on my phone. Texting me. He was the one to be.
And
at the end of the day,
right? Never mind. And
he was very unhappy and wish you had given me back.
Someone abandoned maybe even a project. Like, maybe
abandoned
being built out and
the reality.
One day it was like, one fine day.
I no longer want to give you the love, the cup of love. I want to give someone else. Sneaky stuff. It's all sneaky stuff. 27, that's exactly what you got.
They like called this person up. They're like, I'm sorry, there are Lego blocks all over the floor in the living room. Like, bathroom as well, bathroom stall. Like, are you gonna bring your stuff back? Like, it seems that you can go. Like, as well. Like, and it could be on an energetic level, the moon and the devil and the lovers. I'm hearing
no, we're not supposed to be the same person. That is the problem in relationships. It's not expecting to love someone for their differences.
Cricket in the room. So I'm about to reverse, like, okay, what would a cricket reveal?
But look, now you got to deal with crickets. You're not as loved as you once were.
Did it travel to get there? I don't know what that's into. I've seen a cricket who is in a room with two people. We're having a really awkward conversation.
Thank you.
And that's the only reason that cricket is like biting its tongue. It's like, I can't say this. I can't, whatever I do. Maybe someone.
And the point is that you can't use me just
are you going to show up?
It's like the 28, 29.
Not wanting to maybe admit something in relation to timing. Now, cricket symbolically may represent something that has also been left out.
Things that have gotten really quiet.
I think of crickets as like kind of placeholders a little bit. Like when someone is not saying something, a cricket is kind of cricket. But there's something that maybe someone is not wanting to validate. It's like they're not wanting to say like, yes, I did or no, I didn't.
You don't want to validate this relationship.
Travel. Someone left. Someone's like, did you leave for sure? Maybe they like left something there. I'm hearing goodwill. I don't know that. So like, no, just give it away. It's like, so you're gonna give this to me to deal with. I'm gonna know as well. It's like
now I'm left with all this
problem with me. The heads up. Remember that I was like, someone thought it was pretty irresponsible.
I couldn't join the situation. Bye. The
They
third
paint
year.
all over some balsa
But it's
wood.
just
Like,
me paying for
so I gotta do the mural,
everything, which put me in a
on my
hangman
own.
situation.
and I gotta make it look like Ben Affleck somehow. I'm hearing that as well. And this is someone maybe who says, you know, in a survey, like, yeah, that was our story. Yeah, we were supposed to behave like that with one another. Or maybe this is, I don't know, this is getting really abstract. There's a
And the hermit situation.
They were going to play something out here. Okay?
2933.
And so someone's acting also, their behavior starts changing maybe sometimes in reverse. And it's like, why are you acting like a bee who doesn't know what the bee is for? Like, come on.
And my name is Bee, by the way. Ace of Wands,
Like, you know, get it on. I'm hearing, let's get it on. I'm hearing that as well. Like,
it's all about sex. Let's get it on, but no
they
emotion.
said, hey, you know, I'll do this. They committed to something in some capacity with the levels of
I said, okay, I'm down with it. We can have
Okay,
good
we're
loving
going to do something here.
and no feelings.
Now,
I think
whatever
that's
it would have even been like somebody who commissioned work, it's like, yeah, and then he went silent. He literally, it was radio silent. I'm hearing for 7 years.
There's
Now,
stuff
end of review, I'm hearing 7, 8. 7, 8, I'm hearing weeks, I'm hearing that as well. It's like, okay, now,
7 or 8 weeks.
somebody's like, yeah, so you, hold on, so you want me to
The bottom in
have someone
reverse.
play the role?
Now I want to do something. I want to play the role.
You could find another actor for the gig. It's like,
You couldn't find nobody
no,
better
I
than
got
this.
you. With
30 on the clock.
That's period of guns. That's part of my life. The person's like, but they still hold on, and that's the part of it. They maybe even like left something behind that like is a link here.
But it still leaves you up at night.
I'm gonna like not.
It still makes you worry about what's happening.
But I will leave you actually, but I will leave my stuff there. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it's like.
And that's exactly what happened. Let me pause
I don't know
this.
what that's alluding to. Maybe someone who is living somewhere high.
So when my friend came, she left her stuff at my house for weeks. But she never came back. 13:11 on my clock. 31:11. She never came back. So I have stuff in my closet from a girl that I wasn't really with. Because she had her time, emotions, feelings elsewhere. Just realizing this is called the heartbreak because I just saw the 3 of Swords. That I see every bit of this story through my divinely given 31 loving from God. It's different if you are divinely given and you're just not following your path. I promise you. Let me do another particular page of swords. But it's not something that you really are happy with. 32, 30, 23 on my clock. And so I'm sorry. To read time as it comes is a difficult thing, so don't believe it. But now I think you are gaining the strength to realize that you are a destined lover of someone. 32, 44 on my clock. Someone else is telling you your story.
I'm so sorry. I'm hearing leopard print sneakers, mini shirt. I'm hearing mini skirt, mini tee.
That is my friend.
Yeah, all of these.
My friend wore a leather skirt, leopard print shoes, a fur jacket, and she was unhappy with it. I had to convince her it was beautiful. 33:20 on my clock. Matter of fact, 22. And I'm hoping that this actual reading is going to stop the juggling. But the idea of picking up those 10 of Wands and telling the truth. I'm sorry, excuse me. The idea of picking up those telling the truth, it's hard for them. They want it, and they want to offer their cup. But it's too hard for them to tell the truth about the stinky stuff. 34:04 on my clock.
All of this I'm hearing good well with the devil up there at 11. I don't know if it is you all could be a metaphor as well. It's like, I'm gonna clear this karma up. And yeah, I'm hearing you got the rake for the roots. Like when you return and you see that everything has been done on my part, it's like
22.
Whatever it is. Like I'm hearing you'll be reminded. No, I don't know. Someone maybe wrote this even on their Facebook wall. Something really clear. It was like
34,
even
34.
sounds of getting. They said something maybe in an indirectly. This person was
I
like,
put our picture up on
she's
the
going
wall.
home without me. I'm hearing that like
Reflector and indecision.
Makes it so
We're waiting for
clear
a
that
sixth
they are
man.
actually moving on. It's like they post like a ticket stub for like moving to it. I'm hearing another island. I'm hearing wow. I'm hearing Greece here. I'm hearing Valles.
I stopped looking.
Vale with a hangman. Is that Spanish? Vale. With a hangman in the death card.
Okay, the crazy thing is, let me tell you what's crazy. So today in my reading, and you can go check it out yourself, I actually did a reading for a lady today that was Argentinian. And it was a beautiful reading. 33. But still, someone was so conflicted inside. Someone was so conflicted inside that they still didn't make the right decision. Left them damn self out in the cold. Because I didn't do it. I opened the door. Which put yourself out of your own victory. 36:06 on the clock. You heard it too many times, and I know. Let me put it for a fact. And let me show you how exactly not ignorant I am. So my friend LA, and I love her to death, she suggested something that was magnificent, and it worked out for the best. Then I have a friend that's Argentinian that asked about a friend, magician, 36:55 on my clock. And then her friend, and you know they both are Argentinian, came and asked about the same same person, just a switch up of names. So they realized they ran away from the same perfect. 8 of Wands. So how hard is it to change a name 17 to 37, 33 on the clock? It's the same person. And I appreciate that. 37:45. Because you know what? To have somebody just really try to let down their guard in some way or some shape or some form to make a great decision is important. And I'll never stop using these gold cards because I read them better than I read everything. My Gilded, my Legend. Now you're realizing I know exactly who you are. I appreciate each one and love my subscribers. But on the cool, there's no way you can subscribe 2 different angles and still talk about the same dude. Just a difference in angles and names in the way you present it. Queen of Wands with the 10 of Cups. I know I meant for you. 38:55 on my clock. And so do you. You just don't want to be honest. You don't want to tell the truth. And as soon as I'm done reading, she'll tell you what I'm reading for. my 10 of cups. My 9 of cups, my wish fulfillment. Lie to yourself all you want to. You're just lying to you. And sooner or later, if you don't stop being indecisive and trying to pick ups, you're going to lose your 2 of cups. Period. Your love. 39 on the clock. Then you're going to feel like you're unjust, and now you're going to have to pay a different kind of karma, knowing that you created your own dharma. By running away from the situation. You knew what you should have done. And trust me, behind you, 10 of Pentacles will become another one. So sit there on your throne as you wish. Ask all the questions you want. Act like you ain't got no dish. 33 on my clock. But I promise you, you're going to miss out on the purity and the love that you intended for, trying to be so broken over something that didn't even work out in the first place. Empress and the Star card, it didn't work out. 41:14 on my clock. It didn't work out in the first place. It's time for a brand new beginning. Are you going to take that step? Now, let me play her real quick, and I'm going to give you the rest of her. And once again, this is alchemy in you. This is reality. I just read these cards for you. I'm going to put these to the side, and I'm going to put the rest out to show you exactly how divinely I got it. I am 41:44. I was scared at first about the cards that would come out and the people that would call be the exact sign that I said that they were. 14:55 on my clock, or they did as well. Confirming.
Get it, something. It's like, oh my God, when they see that, they are reminded. It is nostalgic. It is a return from the past. I'm hearing blood burns my throat. I don't know what that was always with the best part. This person was acting super dramatic. You know what I'm saying? Those dogs on, like, I'm hearing Instagram, but on YouTube, they have videos of, like, you know, when people videoing the dog, like when they're in trouble and they're acting super guilty, like that's the vibe I'm getting with the Jeff Porter, right? And hanging in the permit, they like run back. They got like a ribbit though. That sounds more like a frog this time. I don't know what that's alluding to. They're like, I really love romantic. I am. I'm an alien. Hold on. Foreign, definite. One second. Alewife. One second. Alewife. That's a stop on the Boston subway system. Yes. Okay. I do know because I did go to school in Massachusetts. I am aware of that stop quite well. I rode that back and forth quite a number of times with the Magician Reverse. It's like somebody's like, okay. I'm hearing alien, though. I'm hearing so strong. Somebody's like, I'm fine. They like come back with like these so-called excuses. I just can't do this thing. It's because of my language and my props on my stage. Like, you know, I'm not doing well here. I'm hearing that. Maybe this is someone who actually, like, they are not legally allowed to operate in a certain country even. It's something legal, possibly. Like, they're like, I'm here. I gotta go back to London. And I'm like, I'm so strong. Like, I left my wife in. I'm hearing in Pillsbury Doughboy land. I gotta get her makeup jewelry like recast and set in the West. I don't know. I don't know. But the 9 of Pentacles are bright, and the 3 of Cups are bright. We have a silly lollipop. That we're holding on to in that moment, and we're really wondering, like, do I give this thing a lick? I'm going just to give I'm hearing this guy. I'm hearing a Yelp review on LinkedIn. I don't know what that is. You guys, it could work, but whatever it is, like somebody who doesn't want to be in bad graces with someone. They're like, please don't give me like, I'm hearing a good rating for the Grinch. I'm hearing don't tell all my friends. I'm hearing as well that like, we were on television together and like I didn't say on set like, please don't do that. It's like, but you literally gave up. And so what do you want me to do? So maybe it was on an Amazon call. They tried for a number. This person felt like they were running. They really were literally moving on. 44. Okay? And so they ran back. All right. They're like, well, they don't even have like a real formal reminder. I'm hearing of also like where they're kind of, I don't know. I'm hearing subtext. They have no context to what is going on here, possibly in the moment that they're running back. Now, this could be anyone, right? It could be broke people, right? It could be reflective, and we all have subjects somewhere, right? Anyways, right? Someone's got it's like suddenly then it's like I'm back. See, I'll go in the boat, and like so one thing they say, like when they come back, it's not even like, oh my god, it's just they know that there's a buzzword.
I'll say something.
Okay, no, I don't know what's going on. However, this is something good. Like someone feels like no. No, I'm hearing roll dice. Boy, over there, you need to put all of that down. I'm hearing it was a great ride. We'll call it like that, okay? We rode the roller coaster, and I am no longer riding roller coasters. Like, I've decided to hit the road because that's a little more stable, and like it doesn't just take me back to like square one. I'm hearing because I started back. It's like. Someone's like maybe it's really romantic even. They write these little poems and like they write freaking novels actually to be honest. I think we're really gonna be honest, like they can or they have the capacity to do so. Like when they feel that they need to, like maybe they're actually like a writer. I'm hearing I'm hearing Lilu. I'm hearing hold on, Lilu for just a second. Don't you have to go and tell everyone that I'm hearing makeup drawer again. I'm hearing that again. Like you don't have to tell like all of your friends, like don't tell everyone, like also your family that we've broken up with other pentacles of break. And this person's like, no, Dustin, you danced with another girl at the ball and you called me Cinderella. So I'm hearing fuck your four eyes. I'm hearing that you ration off. I'm hearing to two separate people. Let's clear it. Like someone is they're having a dumpster moment. That's even like they're tossing everything into the garbage can in the alley. Now let's clear it down. I'm hearing LOL. She's like hoping they're not gonna like get and I read the voicemail. Okay, machine message. They're like they hurt and they type something real fast so that they can keep the conversation rolling. It's like, oh, hurry! I'm hearing at least lip sync with me. Come on, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let's clear it. Ada wants a flight. Daughter wants a. This person's getting on. They're getting on a flight. They're getting ready to go to Honolulu. This is her daughter wants to go. She's gonna get on a flight. Baby. Oh yes. Yeah. They are gone. I'm hearing, is for the way you look. This person's romantic as well. Okay, they are romantic as well. They have a romantic bone in I'm hearing, and also their emotional body. Interesting. I don't know that someone's banning a little bit. They're like, all right, they're getting ready for a new life here. A new chapter, and this could have been in the past. I'm hearing Layla. Ooh, I'm hearing a song. Because Layla got me on my knees, Layla. Just begging, please, Layla. Yeah. No, they're getting ready for maybe even a new job. Maybe they got a promotion abroad. Like the timing of all of this is just like really fabulous. Like, I got my French nails on. We're good. I'm gonna get into first class here. Just don't mind me. Pardon me. Sorry, gotta get through. Like we're gonna get on a flight again. Maybe they're gonna just freaking celebrate. I'm hearing this way, like, come on, like they're gone. Again, I'm hearing it this way. Now, I don't know if we're reiterating this for so many times through with the hypers in reverse, but so maybe even like they're posting on all forms of social media. They're like, so yeah, I'm hearing that I'm hearing Frederick is no longer a frog with Prince potential, and so yeah, I don't kiss him anymore. Just thought everyone should know. Yeah, LOL. Not funny though. Bye, friends. Bye, followers. I'm hearing that as well. Like someone is maybe even posting something like ultra publicly. They're like, goodbye, Greenwich Village. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe they're moving again out of a certain city, a town, a community. A lot of people know them. They moved. Another deal out of this world. But this is
I moved out
to
Austin, Texas.
Silent,
a lot of people actually do know
boyfriend, past life lover.
I moved from my mom, my dad, my everything.
Broke to
Start a new beginning in my own life.
Judgment. It's like they're really posting something not cool. Maybe even if someone else is in. Maybe their friends like, come on, Saj. No, Saj, don't. I'm seeing someone's on a pillow. They're like, you don't need to play the same game back. You know what I'm saying? Just glide smooth. I'm doing that through the birth canal here. I'm going to the daughter cups. Like someone's trying to tell them, you don't need to get all like freaking frazzled at the edges, at the seams. You don't need to slide in and out of the DM as well. Like all of his best friends and like share the news like that. Just chat slide. That's what I'm be doing in Mexico. Thank you. This was like, but I don't want to rub it in the face. Like I'm gone. I'm not yet again. And they're like, oh, okay, well, you better wait 7 years because you got someone on that flight get a Honolulu, all right? And it is someone maybe that's continuing to remain on your mind will say in that way. It's like he's here because I'm just thinking about him while I'm here. And I'm going to annoy him. On their honeymoon, even alone, be like, no, I'm gonna cash that ticket stuff in, baby. I'm gonna go regardless. No, it's not not to write gays about it's something that turns around again, maybe someone feels in the past and they're like, I'm wearing Mars. It's like Mars and Aries. That was a little 2 months back. It's like I just don't want to be here alone. I know that it's wrong. Maybe there is something that someone I suddenly realized I really made it seem like this and it wasn't like that. Or maybe they said, I made it seem like it wasn't interesting to me and like it wasn't really like that. Now I'm hearing I was interested in you. Maybe even like travel to meet each person to a I had this reverse. It's like that this came through a reading, it was years ago. It was like someone who traveled, they were like, I'm going alone. And I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm going as well. Somebody's like they maybe booked a vacation with somebody. That person was acting like a total maybe flake, and they were like, "That's it, I'm gonna go on the honeymoon myself." And like that was
but guess what? You pull up off of money.
Yeah, probably wants coming through with $2. This was like
coming with all of everything.
To
justice.
And then get nowhere. In the UK, it's like you're not. I'm hearing. You're this was our trip. I'm going to the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. I grabbed this person's hand. Now, this reminded me a little bit of Sagittarius. We are inching towards that, the worm, inchworming already towards that reading.
And then
Buffalo here. Buffalo, New York. However you take it, but
you took the offer that you
megalithic
didn't know what you were getting into.
A 14-stage reading. That is like the pH scale. Okay, for a freak's sake, that was the Sagittarius eclipse.
And now it's not so much a party.
That really built out about 6 years over the time. Over that time, I don't know what that's going to. Maybe there was something that you needed to do, or there was something like you kind of forget about it, and whatever it was, like it is circling back.
But it makes you feel better.
For a number of positive energies about whatever it is. Now, in that one of those readings, I think it was either 5 or 6. It was something like someone is they're approaching some like architectural monument here. It's a profound moment. Maybe they're even going to like I'm hearing forsake something. I don't know what that's going to. They're going to even share a vow with someone. They're even with someone. Maybe they're going to get married to whatever it is. In that moment, like someone steps in. Okay, they're definitely I'm feeling that right here with the Father ones. Like you're not going to go to Greece alone, are you? I'm hearing that as well.
The same prince.
It's like.
Fergie,
I'm not. Mother source, because like they maybe are not even getting the messages. They maybe even block them. They're like, I don't hear you, layers of the onion boy. I'm hearing that. Yeah, it's like they're talking to even someone on the airplane. They're like, he just wanted me to like peel his layers like a fucking onion, and he wanted to just like feel like I wanted to invest all that energy. And meanwhile, my eyes are tearing up, and I'm crying like every night. I'm in it as well, like. While we're not also talking, let's put together, yeah. And this person sitting next to them, they're like, "Wow, that's got like a good ring to it." That sucks though. I'm hearing that. What? Hold on. So they're making a comment here that maybe makes this person wonder a little bit, like ring to it. I'm hearing that. Somebody point something out. Yeah, this is someone in the environment. I mean, they're a little bit older. I mean, they're an elder. I'm hearing P, low P. I'm hearing pillbox. They're like opening and closing the pillbox on the airplane next to this person. There's something that they maybe say or they share a message. There's something related to something that someone created or a song or is it going to be a spirit guide? It's like they realize something on the airplane. They're like, wait, like maybe maybe it's not really like a rude move. I'm hearing that with the magician mirror and the devil. Like there's another side to this maybe that they start to see, and for everybody it could be even like a parallel story. It's like maybe someone kind of say that sounds like Romeo and Juliet. It's kind of romantic. I mean, it can end up romantic, but yeah, the Emperor right there is like justice right there. Like there's something that has a double-edged sort of energy to it, possibly, where it's like I see it, but then I get frustrated with it. I'm hearing that as well. So someone could just be kind of temperamental when it comes to talking about things. I'm hearing that as well, and that's a huge turn off to someone else. Possibly, it's like I need to be able to talk about things like openly, and maybe someone else just isn't used to that. They're like, I don't really talk about things openly, so it makes it hard to like actually get a combo rolling here. I'm hearing that, and again, that's something that we need to talk about. And then again, so maybe they figure this out the real hard way, like because Rumi needs to show up, like literally well, like in under like 3 to 5 hours, and he needs to arrive by 7 p.m. Like this person's gonna make this event. Maybe they hear like she's gonna go to London alone. My life. I'm hearing that, but the was like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, no, I can't let her do that alone. Like, no, I gotta. I'm like running in circles. I'm hearing syllabus for class. Tomorrow, what do I?
I was student.
Okay. I'm Roman, I can do it. I'm Roman, obviously, I'm talking. Okay, now they actually within this new experience with this person. I'm hearing this with the daughter picks up right. She's not expecting whoever this is to show up. You got both the mother kind of right. Someone's like, they maybe even like ask for a loan to be able to do this. Like they're gonna travel literally to go catch someone on an Airbus train. They're like, I'm hearing Tina, I'm hearing that, like, they're waving someone down. They're like,
Dana.
oh, where that girl? Can you make sure she doesn't, like, get away? You know, like, the one that got away? Is that the name of the song? Everybody's looking around. I don't know who you're talking about. I'm sorry. Why are you good? You're sounding already welcome up to the room as well. Like, why are you screaming this on the bus, like, to everyone around? Like, trying to get everyone to turn around and, like, answer also, like, your prayer. I'm gonna, a metaphor, but this is sort of on an Airbus. They're even they're running around. Like, have you seen this girl? Like, I just literally need to get a hold of her, please. Like, right now, like, fast. Like, can you give this to her if you just hear? He's like passing out little pamphlets. I don't know what. Hurry! I gotta feed her butt out of food. He's like freezing. He's outside in the cold, like. Hurry! I gotta
You got somebody for
us. Just in a rush. I'm gonna Roman. What's up? Just gotta like tell him something. All right, so just hear what are we gonna do about that sacred landmark that we were modeling out together? I'm hearing as the mausoleum. I'm hearing of our craft. I'm hearing dynasty. I'm hearing ancient. I'm hearing disaster preparedness program. I'm hearing that as well. This could be something political. Somebody was planning on like writing something. There's a history here to it. It's not just like yay, September 2021. Like
there's no truth in it.
Fine, let's do this. It's like this happened last summer's midnight summer dream.
The chariot.
There's something historical and political that maybe even has to be rewritten throughout the unit. It's something karmic as well. Some kind of spiritual contract. Now, someone is not again up for this necessarily. Maybe this is this person who gave them a chance. They felt like they gave it up, and so they're like, okay, goodbye. We literally said, hey, let's hire you, and you literally like said, hey, I have stuff to do, and it was like, okay, so then you're not really that serious about this, so like, I'll be on the honeymoon alone. I'm having a high business advice. So now again, he's like, this is chaotic. This father alone saying, look at that. It's like that moment in the movie Home Alone when the people that are looking for each other literally run right past each other and they're looking for each other, but it's like so ironic because they're literally even maybe asking each other at one point, have you seen them? And it's like they're so chaotic in this space, maybe even mentally at this time, but they're not able to really connect the dots even with each other. Like maybe the tension is too high. This was it for me in the past. I'm hearing, please answer my message. I'm thinking Herman reverse on a cup of pray. Maybe it's even like, yeah, someone's worried that they're gonna get blocked, or maybe that they're gonna be unblocked forever as well. Now, someone's like scrolling through someone's Facebook profile and this, looking at all their followers. Like, how do I like tell all of her friends like to fan me back? I'm hearing to like me back, like to put a fan, like someone wants a like on the picture again. I don't know. Please, for heaven's sake. Just one more like don't end it at that on my on my human profile pic. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this could again be a metaphor. It's like, you literally left me alone, and like at the sands of time convo. I mean, it's like the last like that someone gave on someone's profile was like on a really awkward picture to describe. I mean, like, even like to someone else, like just they're like even embarrassed about something here. They're like, I don't want to talk about it. It's like so embarrassing. I'm hearing that. Like, I don't know what. No. Okay. All lines, high priestess. Now, this person is like, I'm gonna give you another chance. They're like in the airport terminal looking at this person. They have like tears streaming down their face. They're like, please, it was a typo. I'm hearing that. It wasn't that you weren't my type. I'm hearing it as well. I didn't need to tell you like in such bold font, okay? And underlined and highlighted that we're different people. I just wanted to kind of tell it a little differently, but I needed to talk to my sisters about that first. It's like, what? I'm hearing you are like way too out of your own league, my brother. We're better off as brother and sister, me and you friends. Let's keep it. It's like, no, don't do that to me. I'm hearing that. Father Juan's over it. Like, please, like, finger fries, we'll eat fries together tonight. Like, it's like, no, Hugo, I'm hearing that. Julio, I'm hearing Hugo, Julio. Someone feels like someone's moving on from that. All right. No, they're gonna start crying in the airport. Oh my god. She was like, I've been up since 5 a.m. looking for her in the Finland airport terminal. I'm hearing, I can't feed my fish this morning in the food bowl. I'm a failure. I'm hearing that like this person feels something has been thrown out of balance. Even they feel like they can't even resurrect the situation anymore. They feel like someone's now ignoring them. And for an area, they're a little bit. They got under. They're an A-lister. They're some. They know A-lister celebrities. I don't know what that's alluding to. what makes it A and not Z? Actually, they're just one space apart from another, right? Like what's going on? I don't know. It's like whatever it is, maybe they got like they're really hard on themselves, maybe even they take their job really seriously as well. It's like they feel like they're sacrificing something for this person and then they feel like this person didn't even really like get it. Like the moves that they were making maybe even. It's like she gave up on me. That's it. I have to think about the 50 face. That's it. This person like gets up, they're like disturbed by the silence between them and this other person. They're like, I can't. No. Father shows me verse. They take this person's brain off of the wall, but because they feel like this other person put it to the side of their life. Like they said, that's it. Like she also like didn't think that this was fair enough for her, so that's it. I'm gonna go back to my old life. Like I'm gonna go feed my fish. I'm hearing like the father of wands, a brave and a hangman. Okay, it's like this person is on a flight. They're like, why is his song coming up on the radio? Like I thought I blocked his song on Spotify. I don't know that as well. Like maybe this person is actually I'm like, oh no, they're an artist, whatever it is. I'm hearing letter P. I'm hearing pinch me. Like, is this really happening? Maybe they end up sitting next to someone's like best friend on the flight. I'm hearing London again. I'm hearing stop it. That's not a lot right now. It's not a cups. Person maybe gives it one last shot. They're like, I'm just gonna give her like one last little buzzer thing on the message. If it doesn't go through, like I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna just give up. And maybe they actually tried to call this person and like it went like straight to voicemail or something. And maybe from the review it was like kind of a mistake. I'm hearing that. What is happening? Something happens here. They're like they read out. Maybe they read out. This is not for everyone. They're like she must be in the air already. I'm hearing Astor Place. I'm hearing Regis, Reggie. I don't know. Someone's like, I'm gonna go to New York. That's it. For Wands University, like call up their friend. They're gonna like travel. They want to get something off their mind. Now they may be worried. Like, did he block me on him as well? Like, why did she not pick up her phone? Like, so soon after the date. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I'm hearing fishing trips at the drive-thru. Let's clear it. No, all right. That's not for everyone. No. Okay. Higher reverse. Now, someone is. I'm hearing Dylan so strongly here. Distance. I'm hearing that as well. The father one's great. Now they're like trying to act like they got like 3 more people on their list now, and like they got to talk to all of them at the same time, and like
Ten of Pentacles.
they just don't have time for it. For juggling here with a hangman, it's like, oh hi, yeah, no, I don't see you though. It's like they're really trying to like act cold and like short and curt with this person, like, oh yeah, no, we're not calling each other, like no problem, like I don't know what that's going to do, but all else you out. It's like there's just something that like again, this person is like on the airplane, and maybe even they have a voicemail machine, something with a voicemail machine, like maybe they call this person and like they just didn't answer. Okay, now there's 2 of Cups around the top, so they assume something. Sister, I'm hearing that so strongly. They're thinking like maybe it's her sister. I don't know. What's that? One second. Yeah, no, but someone's thinking what happened to him. Remember, there's a death in reverse. There's some kind of like, there's something random here that happened. Maybe it's a tech glitch as well. It's like maybe they were gonna call and be like, "Hey, is it over?" It's like, but they did actually possibly, but then it went to like Dylan's voicemail machine, but like he didn't see that. I'm hearing also in the afterlife. I don't know what that's going to. Maybe while this person's like in the air. Again, that's whatever it is to you, but for the death card, it's like they just didn't get it. Now there's something that was. If this person was doing something and they literally went in the opposite direction, they're like, that's it. No, I'm going to throw the whole entire Palace of Wonder dream outside the window with her. I'm hearing that. With him. I'm hearing that. With them. I'm hearing that as well. I think a company for all you know. 8 of Pentacles are like they went on this radical like detour. I've heard that as well. I'm hearing to Vegas. I don't know what that was. 8 of Pentacles on the death card. They even like they literally like stop responding even to this company and like their messages because they assume that maybe they didn't get the role. And like this company, meanwhile, maybe was like trying to get back in touch with them. And maybe for you just like, feeling like you close yourself to energetically to a certain experience, and you know there's no regret here, right? But and again, feel free to come back to this reading, watch it a few times. I'm gonna watch it a few times myself because I do have a Sag moon, and there are things that you know in watching it multiple times you may find things become more clear, and at different times, but or it resonates in different ways. So, but for a number of you, it's like somebody possibly just they felt really like also hurt by someone's behavior a little bit, or the perceived behavior with the death card. And so they kind of close them off. Now, when this company does reach out, I'm hearing again that the 8 of Pentacles, like again, they close themselves off rather to whatever that space is with that energy, that opportunity. When they do return, it's almost like they don't even recognize it. And that was that energy with that death card, or the Father of Wands and the High Priestess, like running by each other in the terminal, like you know, it's just kind of ironic and like kind of silly, like okay, so we're not going to say it. I'm hearing that as well. Like we're not going to say anything. No. So no. They no longer, I'm in Glasgow, New Jersey, New England, I'm kind of strongly. It's like they no longer even like interpret their messages anymore. Maybe they're not even looking at their Facebook profile pictures anymore. It's like, I'm not going to look at his frame, like forget it. Like they just like kind of, they silence someone's notifications, like whatever it is, okay. But when they come and get back to them, they're in Bali. They're not looking at the resume stuff. They're like, lo and behold, this person's like, hey, beautiful. Good morning. I'm hearing that. Meanwhile, this person like sipping on a pina colada, like I'm hearing with Curdy Lee, like Curtis. They're making jokes. It's like they're trying to get someone like something off their mind, right? And it might just be that they're really stressed out. They're like, I don't want to think about like civil rights action movement law degree problems anymore. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe some of this has again to do with like schooling. It's like whatever. Now. Somebody's like, wait, Peggy? So everyone's like sitting around a table, I'm hearing that, like by the poolside. It's like, wait, what are you doing here, by the way? Like, didn't you just graduate? You need to like get a job, right? And then this person's like, oh, I'll give it up. I'm hearing Sherlock, surely. You don't really think it matters, right? We don't need to be thinking about that. It's like, I thought that was like for sure like what you were doing, like your path. I'm hearing that. It's like, don't remind me of it, sort of energy. Like I'm here to just kind of like chill out and like skate around the brink. I'm hearing a few times and then just like say my piece and then just like head out to the Oval Office. I don't know, counseling too. It's like I'm gonna be on my own railroad. All right, I'm good on my own. I'm hearing that as well. I'm just in a construction outfit. It's like okay. Are you sure? Like, what about the whole Palace of Wonder? Like, shut them down. Dude, I don't want to like get into the whole thing about what I'm doing with like, you know, my whole like truth or dare thing as well. Like, I don't know, maybe they feel a little subconscious. It's like, why haven't you done it yet? I mean, as well, maybe someone's like kind of pressing them, like, why haven't you gotten married yet? Or why haven't you gone to like some kind of, you know, I'm hearing news board, like, there's some think something is inevitable even, and, or they say like, the opportunity is here. It's crazy. Like, why haven't you have taken it on? And this person just kind of is like in this mood. They're like, I don't want to get into that. Like, okay, I don't want to talk about it. I'm here not specifically. So, I'm here at Aquarius. What's your Venture excited Sagittarius? And I'm scraping this thing off of the table. It's like this sticker. I did not think they would be so fucking sticky that I wouldn't be able to get it off. Like, look at the monstrosity mess that we're making here. It's like, oh. Okay, I'm here like, when I fall in love. No, someone.
When I
It's like kind of that vibe, you guys. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like kind of easy to peel this thing off, but happened to be much more sticky than expected and challenging to remove. So we'll have a direction in a second. We'll see how these energies lead out. There is a final notice maybe that someone is like, hey, maybe they're coming back on the mountain, okay, in some way. We want to make something clear to someone. Be like, I'm hearing magic to you. That's the name of our company. This person's like, I don't want you to think that like I'm hearing there's anything between us. I'm hearing there's like any beef. I'm hearing that specifically. Like I don't want you to think that like you gotta leg up on this or I gotta leg up on this. You know what I mean? Like I don't think we need to like really look at the letter like as something that like we also both wrote at the same time. Like okay, so I'm hearing there's something maybe that someone would like to also clarify. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's take it as your shows. It can be taken, received, interpreted in a number of ways. So always take it as you will and meditate on how it does resonate with you. Bye.
And that was the end of the read. I showed you the cards as it came up. This is going to be probably a 2 to 3 hour segment, but it's really important. I love alchemy in you. It's so amazing how she's so able to tap in. I'm a love and light reader. However, she tells you exactly what's going on then, there, in the moment. And she's amazing. She speaks truth. But you have to catch what she's trying to say. 1133 on my 11133 on my clock. She's amazing. And I mean that. And I've never wrote her a day in my life to tell her so. So I'm just saying, pay attention. Pay attention. Next is my second favorite, which is Mermaid Tarot. And I will also do the same thing for her because she's excellent as well. It's all intuitive. I'm sorry.
Average people.
It's all intuitive. Mermaid Tarot is amazing. She's amazing. So I'm going to show you, I'm just going to sit there with the cards and just kind of show you what I've seen thus far. Okay. And for the Sagittarius reading, it's the Illumination deck. I will not use anything else but Illumination for exactly what we've seen thus far.
Welcome to February 2021 General Reading. This is your girl, Miss Scales Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome.
Scales Tarot. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
You've been subscribing for a bit, a while, or even since the channel started. My goodness, welcome back. Thank you so much.
It's going to be like a 2 or 3 hour read. You don't want to hear it?
I hope you get the clarity and insight you seek in regards to your love life by watching this message. This is a general reading.
And I'm sorry to say it like that, but
rising, Venus, and or any other
This is for the divinely guided. It's not for the one who just want to listen.
This will not resonate with every
Side
Sagittarius that
pieces,
watches this message.
sidelines.
Also,
Your reading
every
doesn't really come
message
up much.
may be fully Sagittarius.
This is for the divinely guided.
Please only take
And I
it
mean that.
if it doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not fully Sagittarius, I suggest checking out your other placements in different signs. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome.
This is also for cross watchers too.
I want to remind Sagittarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid.
If you're watching for your love,
I'm describing a certain situation where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed for your specific case, and that's
it's important to you as well.
You are more than welcome to use your discretion to flip the roles.
I never did that,
applies to your
and
specific
I
situation.
because I'm.
Finally, before we get into reading, I do want to quickly mention our monthly giveaway. I give away one free reading every month to a lucky subscriber. So if you're interested in winning
This is the reality of things.
for the month of February, open up your description box, scroll down a little bit.
There's no question.
Here.
If this read does
All right,
not
Sagittarius, let's get started.
pertain to you, then I would suggest you go to a different reader to find your divine guidance. Other than that, subscribe, like, and share to Mermaid Tarot because she's a beautiful reader, and I promise you, she lies about nothing. She sees what she reads.
Hey,
She
San
reads what she
Antonio,
says.
are you struggling with stubborn, diet-resistant body fat? Hi, I'm Dr. A.
And this is my illumination deck, which I will not ever use anything else but this deck for reading like this.
All right, let's get started. So Sagittarius, continuing to an energy that is in or around your energetic field that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you. This is, I'm going to ask how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about you, what they don't like about you, what they like about the connection that they have with you currently, and what they don't like about it, and what their highest hopes and deepest fears are in regards to this connection with you. Okay, Sagittarius, bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Some of you can have Virgo in your chart. You could be connected to a Virgo romantically, energetically. My goodness, have things been going slow. Okay? Like molasses. Like really, it's been long enough. And I feel that someone is just thinking that the other person may not be interested here, or that things are not still where they need to be after this long time of being together and this connection. And someone feels stuck is what I'm getting with the Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Like, what more do I need to do to keep this going with you? Or
I'm sorry.
I just feel someone's frustrated that it's not.
What more do I need to do? What else do I need to do?
After all this time, you've known each other for a long time.
We know exactly who we are.
But someone still.
Do you know me the way I know you?
I don't know. Maybe someone hates you, or
Just switch it up a little bit. I'm sorry.
Doesn't know what to do with the situation overall, and it frustrates the other person because it's pretty simple. But they're not doing this right now, feeling this as something's, or maybe it's you, Sagittarius, feeling something like this is reliable. But someone is frustrated. In Sagittarius, I feel it's you. It could be vice versa, of course, cross watchers, but it's frustrating that this has been going on for a while and it's still at the same level, like it's plateaued. And someone's worried if this is all going to come to an end very soon if nothing gets going from this, if nothing grows from this, as it should have. Pisces is here strongly. Taurus, Libra is here strongly. But man, something has to be done soon. Or this is just either going to be stuck in this quicksand, slowly, going downhill, or Sagittarius is going to leave. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So Sagittarius, how do you feel about this connection? How do you feel about you, Ace of Pentacles in reverse? This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I'm feeling disinterest, that you're not even wanting this anymore. That's the energy that's giving off. That this isn't something long-term, that this isn't something stable, or that this is a blockage here. A blockage that someone's not doing enough, someone isn't putting enough in. But yet they can't fully let you go, and that's the damn thing, right? I'm seeing someone that has dimples in their
Ten of
spine,
Pentacles in reverse.
or it could be like a dimple on the chin, perhaps.
Most people think the key to losing weight only has to deal with two
Dimple on my
factors,
right cheek.
diet and exercise. But if you're like millions of people around the world, you've tried diet and exercise many times and find yourself more exhausted and fatter than ever before. That's because while diet and
You're not
exercise are
fat, you're
important,
lovely.
there are actually only two factors.
You're lovely. You're
And this has been going on for long enough, is what I'm hearing. And someone is unsatisfied, and someone's losing the thought of this ever going anywhere to a committed relationship. I want to clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse for sure. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? And they're worried that you don't even want this anymore.
the world in reverse.
Two at once, yep. They're worried that you don't even want this anymore.
Two of Pentacles.
Knight of Swords, maybe you guys have like pulled back communication. Maybe like where it was that you wanted to hang out, you would hang out like every day, or at least talk every day. It's now becoming every other day, once a week. And it's just slowly dying out. But you know what I feel from this person, and again, cross watchers, vice versa, is that like they're not realizing that if they just go for it, everything can change. You want to see the action, you want to see the drive, you want to see them be the ones to make the choice of going towards you, moving towards you, acting with their emotions and their drive. But you haven't seen that from them at all. And that's kind of what's heartbreaking here for you, Sagittarius. You like someone with passion. You like someone that has, I'm feeling for the ones I'm tapped into at least, the masculine energy, like showing you that you're all they want and acting on that. But yeah, there's like feeling stuck between their emotions and their pride for some of them. Aries energy, Gemini energy, I don't know if I mentioned that. If I didn't, I apologize. But it's just like something they're not willing to give up. Maybe their freedom. But you guys don't even want to cage them. And my goodness, you're Sagittarius. You want to be free too. You have your own agenda too. But there's this huge thing of not wanting to commit or being afraid to commit. And maybe Sagittarius, you saw that early on, and that's what made you lose hope in this. And maybe that's what's lighting the light to start to think of maybe doing something, putting action behind it. But you haven't seen it from them yet. When they think about you, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, they're stuck. And they feel as if you've put them in a timeout. And if it's not exactly a timeout, it's definitely pulling your energy back for them to figure it out. You're done trying to spell it out. You're done trying to initiate the conversation. You're done trying to initiate the connection and feeling like you're the only one doing everything. I feel, Sagittarius, you think you've sacrificed enough of yourself for this.
Yeah,
I even feel like there were times when you had plans, but you just bailed on those plans so you could be with this person, and they didn't do the same for you.
Temperance in reverse.
I'm also feeling that someone has like short hair, someone could recently got a haircut. I don't know. Not for everyone, clearly. But Sagittarius, this is the thing, and this is, I don't know, a similar energy from the past reading. It's like they refuse to make up their mind, which is keeping you hostage. And I feel that, you know, at one period of time, there was so much chemistry with the two of wands, so much desire for one another.
Justice.
And it's kind of just died out. Because the longer this takes for someone to act on it, the more you lose hope in the situation.
Give it
For
to
centuries,
two
the
and
Black
then
Velvet
reverse.
Berry has held the secret to keeping people really, really
Reverse and
healthy.
the
So they put
reverse.
all its immunity boosting goodness into
Two swords in the reverse.
Samacol. All of that's in here.
But they're most about united wands, Sagittarius energy. So you got the Sagittarius in your chart. You're a go-getter. You have fun. You go out and make your fun. You like to explore. You like to travel. You're a fast driver, I'm picking up on. Or a good driver, but like you're driving. I don't know who that's for. And you can go on for a long time. Your libido is on point, okay? They like your charisma. They like your confidence. Even when you're kind of feeling down about yourself, you don't really show that to everyone. Because you know that you put a value on yourself. No one else can do that. And if you don't have that, I don't know, some of you are like involved with sales, retail, or marketing in some way where you have to present yourself to be the best. Some sort of thing like that. Or even you travel for work, but Sagittarius in your eyes, you are very attractive, you're very magnetic, you're very charismatic. And they just can't seem to let go of that with you, especially with the Hanged Man. Sagittarius, I feel like you've been trying to get them out of the shell of protection, and it just hasn't worked. When I said shell, Cancer came to my mind, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, you could have Cancer in your chart. And that would make sense because what they don't like about you, Two of Cups, Cancer energy. Yeah, Sagittarius, maybe bluntly you even said, like, this isn't the same anymore. Or I'm not feeling this as much anymore, or I'm not feeling you. But others of you with this fear of commitment that I'm seeing so clearly from someone, the fact that they do have feelings and that they caught feelings for you, that's what bothers them the most because they can't deny their feelings for you, Sagittarius. There's a lot of emotions that they'll never show you that you haven't seen from them, but best believe deep, deep down it's there. I want to clarify this Two of Cups for you.
I have to take a break to shuffle. And I have to go to the restroom. So I can't leave her running because she's very, very intuitive. By the way, this is Mermaid Tarot. Oh my God, I love her so much. She's so accurate. When she says it's going to happen, she gonna happen. You know, it depends. Everybody can change their destiny, juggle their possibilities, juggle whether they're gonna be in hermit mode or take their wand and pull it up, or actually go after what they want with the Two of Swords. So Mermaid Tarot, oh, I gotta say, these two readers that I actually have introduced you to are the most accurate readers I have seen thus far. There are more. There are so many more. I can't wait to introduce you to them. But reality is real. They either can read you or they read no one. And they read whatever they hear. And then I'm going to put out my card before you're here. 2833. And then tell you what I heard. And then I'm going to put out those cards so that we match everybody else. So at least I can get likes, shares, comments, subscribes. But people who come out with it as the cards come out, there's no way to deny that. Ugh, I never even took a dang on that. I love reading cards that much. I love reading cards. I love cards. Because you know what? One thing I've learned is you cannot help when the cards land on the deck. But I most definitely want to share it with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep out my Ancestry deck. And I'm going to put up my other decks because I feel like, oh no, they want this one to stay here. I feel like it's important to you guys and me as well. Oh, I didn't even do it. I didn't take the nap. I didn't watch the movie. But it's because I love reading cards so much that I realize exactly how divinely guided I am. Most people won't stay here to the end of this video, but it's kind of important that you do because things are not what you think that they are. Okay? This is the most divinely guided attitude you can have. I'm gonna mix a couple of decks. Oh God, I wonder if it's gonna work out. But I like the way that it's two different decks, it's two different makes of decks, so that I can separate the two from illumination. Ugh. So I want my readers to know what's truly in her nature. And if it doesn't work out, I will literally in front of you separate the two. In front of you. But I have to know the face, and place. Oh man. Okay. Please don't tell me I'm missing anything because my deck has to be full. And I don't want to miss a dang on thing in this read because it's important that we all get the very important messages that are sent by God, Spirit, and Universe. And I don't know why I got the coins and the wands all in the same deck. So this is my read, and this is not just my read, but this is everyone else's. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Okay, great, awesome. Because I'm getting so many messages just shuffling this deck, but I want to leave it up to the readers in which I hear from. So you guys get a more accurate understanding of what tarot is about. It's just not about Izzy coming back, but it's also about what you should do for yourself. That's the important part. Now I have to use the restroom again. It's the myriad of this. Smart as a summer that's just got sweet as the first kiss. And even though I can do all these things, I need you. I need you. I need you. And even though I can do all these things, I miss you. I need you. I need you. Jill Scott. I'm about to do a lot of things by myself, but it was never about that in the first place. It's about, are you here to come or go? Or are you here to stay? But I can do bad by myself with the juggling and the wands and not having my wish fulfillment and my 10 of cups. I can do that stuff alone. King of Swords. I can do that all by myself. I need you. And even though I can do all these things, I need you. I need you. Oh. And even though I can do all these things, I need you. 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 And even though I can do all these things, I need you. I need you. Oh. What'd she say? She said, man, let me figure out the lyrics of this song. It's crazy. You know, me and Jill Scott, we had a long-term relationship she don't even know about. Okay, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna let this play for a sec so that you understand where I'm coming from. So that we can.
So the wands, yeah. Leo energy with 4 of wands. Aries energy. Yeah, you feel this connection, Sagittarius. You're not crazy. Even though they may put off as if, or whatever, if Sagittarius gave up on this and I'll give up on this, or, clearly they're not talking to you the same way, they don't have that same energy. But they're finding themselves in this because their desire is you. I see that with the 2 of wands. But in the 4 of wands even, but they're denying their feelings for you. Whatever their reason it's for their own, I gotta say for majority of you, it's commitment. Fear of commitment. A lot of you too, this person can be kind of frugal or kind of cheap. And that kind of turns you off as well. Or it's like, they feel this need to protect themselves from you. Even though you would give them the 4 of wands. Even though you would give them this happiness and this prosperity here. Maybe someone doesn't want to have kids. And maybe someone else is looking to find someone that will start a family. But someone's like really just having kids, it's not for them.
Hey, San Antonio, are you struggling with stubborn, diet-resistant body fat? Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Wharton, board-certified plastic surgeon and host of The Doctors. Sonobello can remove stubborn body fat permanently in just 1 visit.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently.
I lost 2 inches here in the waist, and I lost 3.5 inches here in my hips.
I can wear a little black dress, and I love the way that I look.
I got to buy 4 brand new bikinis. I had abs after Sonobello.
Don't wait, San Antonio. Schedule your free, no obligation consultation now.
This Chinese street artist isn't drawing his female customer. He's drawing her soulmate. He first captivated the nation as a young child when he began having powerful psychic visions, which caused him to black out. And then he grew up to be one of China's most renowned fortune tellers. He is known for having mystical matchmaking abilities and is sought out by China's rich and famous. But he chooses to live on the street and use his powers to help common people. His photographic memory allows him to capture incredible detail of the people he meets in his visions, allowing him to draw his subject's soulmates in breathtaking detail. A local who knows him has just set up a website to allow him to use the internet to help people abroad. So he can draw your soulmate even if you are a world away. Do you know what your soulmate looks like? You could find out. Allows anyone to request a psychic drawing on his site. Click the visit website link to go to his website and meet your soulmate. Some of his customers ended up shocked when they later met someone who looked identical to his drawing. We received an overwhelming amount of stories from our viewers since running this.
Okay, now that I'm back,
Judging
I would like to say,
we suspect he will soon
I'm probably not children. I love children. I mean,
requests from
I want to be able to one day myself.
around the world. But for now, he's willing to help anyone.
Let me make this clear. My thing is, adult children need to grow up. If you hinder them, they will never do as such. They will never grow from adults to from children, adult children to adults. That's how 2 adult children may actually get along. Two people that may live with their mother, father, sister, brother, never went out there to get it for themselves. But at the same time, when 2 adult children rely on each other, it ends up in a very unhappy relationship. Because if you're relying on each other, 2 adult children, you'll never, 4114 on my clock, grow up and learn to rely on what you can bring to the table. King of Swords. So at the point of not bringing anything to the table, that makes you lean. Lean with the hangman. Lean on what is being provided for you instead of going out there and getting it for yourself, which is the lesson I was trying to teach to my alleged adult children, is that what happens when mommy, daddy, sister, brother ain't there for you? The Chariot card in reverse. What happens when they're not there? What happens when there's no one there to give you exactly what you need? You're going to marry into it. You're going to marry into it. Because honestly, that leaves you at the bending knee of another. So what happens when they realize who you are and you get a divorce then? Are they at that point responsible for you? I think not. At that point, you know who's responsible for you? Your damn self. You no longer in reverse have any more options. You now have to rely on yourself. Now, what happens when you move into with a roommate? You think they're going to let you, they're going to take you everywhere, explain to you everything, do everything for you, they are going to teach you everything, be there every time you want to move, 4322 on the clock. Or you think that a roommate, somebody that wants an independent person to just be there to pay rent, 4333 on the clock, is actually going to do everything for you? I doubt that. So that is where interdependence comes in. You can rely on what you want, but a bad relationship won't last forever. Won't last forever. So you can rely on a girl if you'd like, but it won't last forever. If you don't show them that you're interdependent, if you can be a king of your own destiny, go from a page of wands, I don't have nothing, to a king of wands, I can provide for you. 144:14 on my clock. Otherwise, you're going to keep going back to the drawing board and keep imagining what you can do for them. And they're going to imagine what you can do for them, and it's not going to get anywhere. 14:33 on my clock. 1:44:33 on my clock. It's been an hour. But these are important messages that I get out. So I stop. So the people in this world can stop producing towers. So they can become interdependent instead of dependent. And those who keep allowing these people to be dependent, you're only hindering their growth. Need I say more? Because someone will not grow up as long as you're doing it for them. And that's the truth of the matter. That's why when people move in, I say, I am going to do the latter. I'll take you where you need to get. I might even take you to the grocery store. But I'm not taking you from here there to the other, because I want you to want a car. I want you to want a car. I want you to want independence. So think about how you can further yourself. Think about it. It may keep you up at night, but guess what? You'll learn better judgment. And I promise you, you will do what's right. So that's the point of a healer. You got a healer in your life. Appreciate it, be grateful, and show some gratitude. 46:22. Because you know what? Not a lot of people even get that gift. Message. Understand the gift that I'm trying to give. 1:46:46 on my clock. I'm not trying to be mean by not any means. But you know what I've learned in this world by being alone since I was 17 is that, look, people say that they're going to give you things. But it takes you to carry your own wands. It really does. It takes you to till your own garden. It takes you to realize, Five of Pentacles, that you will be left out in the end to get yourself out of the river, that left out in the cold too. I'm going to do for myself. Leave what you know, you think that you know best. 47:47 on my clock. And guess what? Gain the acknowledgement about how to do it for yourself. And I can really read these cards all day, but you really need to learn. Adult children. You know what an adult child is? Someone who is grown enough to do for themselves, but still relying on their parents and other people around them to do for them, instead of going out and just putting in the effort themselves. They'll lie, cheat, pillage, and steal just to have a freebie. When the freebie is, you have no record. You have no problem. You just won't. Look, no problem. No record, no strife, no problem. You just are greedy. You just don't want to do it for yourself. You want to keep your money for yourself and have everybody else do it for you. Queen of Swords. And you don't want to give to live. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta do something about mine. Like I said, I haven't eaten all day, so give me 1 second, please. Okay. Please forgive me. I'm eating a bowl of chicken noodle soup in front of you. But I have to consider everything. Okay. And this is my point. Let me see, King of Pentacles. You refuse to give where you lay. So you just sit there until you figure out, Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles, how to get out of it. I probably should have put that in the cup because it was like leftovers from last night. I apologize. But you realize now that the party is over, you're too old to be doing these things. Party is over. What happens when you're too old that your parents won't even bend over? Because they've been doing it 150, 55 on my clock forever. The tower has fallen for you. And guess what? You no longer get to be bored and sit there and decide. You no longer have the option of manifesting. You have to go within and decide what the heck you are going to do next. Hold what little pinnacles you have. Actually, that came out in reverse. You don't even get to do that. You don't get to work off them and then keep your pinnacles. Now you have to go. You have to make a move with the Chariot upright so that you can have happiness without them on your own right. Adult children, you no longer get to be crying over spilled milk in the hermit mode and try to sit here and make decisions and sit here and act like you have an option of a wheel of fortune. That has been taken away because you're grown. You're grown. And anybody that gets with a grown person and they got their own message, they're going to come to the conclusion, I'm not doing it no more with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords, they cut that stuff off. I'm no longer giving you what I want. And yeah, you're going to be upset, mad, depressed, mad, disappointed about it. Yes. But at the end of the day, you just sit there in hangman mode or your head is going to become clear and unclouded. But thus far, people who have relied on others, they're still not understanding why with the devil and the Queen of Coins, you can make your own money in reverse. You're abundant. No, you can't even feel stabbed in the back about it. Because guess what? You spend so much money, so much time, depending on your King of Pentacles, your money, your parents, your young adultness, that guess what? No more. They didn't shut you up. Now, I'm deciding to play this while I get me another cup. All right, give me a cup. No more decision. You don't even get that privilege no more. You don't get the privilege of trying to keep yourself stuck in a situation and sit there and be patient until they give you some more. No more. Let me play this.
But there is about the connection through Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So,
Mermaid Scales
in
Tarot.
my eyes, Sagittarius, this is still somewhat, or it has been, just building, you know? And I feel this person's so cautious, it's like they're waiting for the absolute perfect moment in time for them to finally take this to the Ten of Pentacles, but you know, there's no connection or situation that's always absolutely perfect. You know what I mean? These people like put, I don't know, or maybe that's just an excuse that they tell themselves. You guys could have met at work. You could work in the same area, have similar jobs perhaps. But you know what? Usually in the Three of Pentacles, you see how it's drawn with other artists, like multiple people in this. So I only see one person here trying to make things work. And maybe they're relying on you, Sagittarius, to carry this whole relationship. I just saw a backpack. Don't know if that resonate with anyone. Oh, I'm hearing stay the night bound. Maybe you guys have had many nights together, but despite all those nights, it still hasn't gotten anywhere. I'm feeling like they want to see you, Sagittarius. They want to come over, but you haven't initiated that because you're done with it only being physical. I'm seeing the letter H as in house, first, middle, last initial. Also with this Sagittarius, with this Three of Pentacles, they could be using work as an excuse all the time. Oh, I got work, I got plans. Keeping themselves busy.
I've heard that about a million times.
What they don't like about this connection, Eight of Wands. Okay, so Sagittarius energy, so you can even begin with another Sagittarius or someone with Sagittarius.
How can you work somewhere else, but you don't work where the hell you live at?
But
and somehow
this is
you
your
disappear.
want for things to go faster. Come on. I mean, honestly, Sagittarius is not known for their patience. I have Sagittarius in my chart. I feel it. And but they feel pressured to move things, faster in some sort of way. But also, they know the time is ticking. The clock is ticking.
Fortune.
Someone had like a big clock in their living room. I'm seeing it like above like the dining room table or something like that.
And I did.
But anyway, the clock is ticking. Time is of the essence. And you guys waited long enough, quite honestly, here. If things don't get started going soon, it's just gonna further die down. Others of you, with the Eight of Wands, I do say there's always a chance of long distance relationship. That someone's not, you may be in this long distance relationship for a long time. And it's like, okay, are we ever gonna move in? Are we ever gonna move closer to each other? Or is this always gonna be over the phone, over online? Maybe someone you met online.
Never went anywhere.
Highest hopes. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. I gotta be honest, I feel this is your highest hopes. It's just clarity, conversation, understanding.
I realized when she said that my highest hopes, and Aquarius did become between me and what I hope for, and a Gemini, and a Leo. But I realized that I realized that I'm not going to travel in the back. I did that when I was married for 12 years. Why would I do that with someone else? Where I can't travel, I can't go. I have to make an appointment just to get with someone. No more. And between her mama, daddy, boyfriend, girlfriend, and me, I could not do that anymore. No more. So what I said to myself is, you know what? At the end of the day, I'd rather be by my dang self. I'd rather travel, do for me, love me, put my own intentions, and live off my own energy than to have to maze around 51, 59, 59, everyone else. It was better for me. Do I really want to be with somebody with that page energy, that passion, that in and out energy, that I'm going to be with this person even though they don't even have a quarter of your same synergy with the world card. I mean, with the Wheel of Fortune. That is my karma for giving to two. No, I'm not going to keep doing this. I'm going to take my pinnacle and I'm going to give it to myself with the Justice card. You can have all that. What's one less stress than me being on your back? 10 of Cups in reverse. Because I could have gave you everything and I wanted to. But your dream as the King of Cups, your dream as the King of Cups was what? Now you're trying to stop giving to two, but guess what? You lost the strength and the tenacity and what you had in the relationship in the first place. Trying to decide, be in hermit mode, sit there and do nothing. And guess what? You may have even lost two lovers with the King of Wands. Oh no, you just lost one. You lost the one you actually wanted to be with. Because at this point, me as the King of Wands, I am healing. I'm starting my brand new beginning. And I don't need a Two of Cups to do it. I can find my own love without thinking that it came from someone else. I'm going to find it from my damn self. Your indecision, and it came out in reverse because it turned bound by itself. Cost you 7 of Pentacles. You're happily ever after. I hope you're happy with exactly what you chose. That strife, struggle, having to pull these swords out your back. That someone was there to sit there and help you one sword at a time. Manifest your dreams and take away your hurt from the King of Coins. And someone was willing to sit there and work on it and do the right thing, 8 of Coins, and lay down their wands for you and do whatever you wanted them to. King of Swords in reverse, but now you realize that you, the hell, are unhappy. Is it too late? Hell yeah. Because in order to get this upright, you're going to have to do some work you never thought you did. You don't want to do that? I think you do. But if you don't, what happens if you don't? Oh, you regret that sneaky shit? What happens if you don't? Queen of Pentacles, oh, you regret going after that money, that security, that finance. What happens if you don't? It's time to sail along. Do you know what happens to me? I will daydream. I will not have a sleepless night. But I will most definitely get my 9 of Cups, my wish fulfillment. 9 of Coins. You think you were left out in the cold? You left your damn self out in the cold with the moon energy. Because when somebody asks you to respect their boundaries and you don't do so, this is what you get. You get what? 2 moon energies. 2 different decks came right behind each other. Lies, deception, deceit, misunderstandings. Now you have to complain, you have to apologize, you have to do this, you have to do that, because you couldn't even respect the respect that you got. When somebody says, don't sit out on the porch with a best friend, that's a completely logical request. Don't act like you like your best friend and their best friend, 25 on my clock. Don't act like you like your best friend. Did you respect that? No. You decided to be greedy. You decided to juggle. You decided to manifest with them. You decided to lose faith in that hierophant, that real relationship, something that could give you something that you could have never, ever imagined. So, your choice. Wave your flag for all your options. Because the Queen of Cups in reverse, the empty victory in reverse, the heartbreak that you caused over, guess what? Your Ace of Wands, the person that you were really going after, that you should have been. But you was, oh, now you're thinking about not being so guarded because you know you messed up. Oh, yeah, I want to give, baby, that Ace of Coins. Now I want my 10 of goddamn cups. After I've been enlightened with the full card, now I'm ready to bring death to this whole dang situation. Now I'm ready to come out of heartbreak because I realized what I did, Hierophant. But you know what? Your juggling caused the makeup of all of this. Coins, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Tower card, what brought it in the first place. Now you're trying to do it right this time. Lovers, because you done fucked up the good thing that you had in the first place for something that it didn't even mesh up. It didn't even mesh up. It didn't mesh up. You went from the king to the page. It didn't even mesh up, Page of Cups. And guess what? You lost everything that was your world. For what you thought you had feelings for ended up being nothing. Page of Swords in reverse. Now you were doing all the supplying. Are you willing to give up? Death card, I think you're willing to think about it, but Justice in reverse, you ain't doing nothing about it. You are, you might come unguarded, but you still in hermit mode. You still, as the Empress in reverse, don't realize what the heck you did. And now you might be stuck, you might not be. But at the end of the day, You looking for some certified victory. All this party energy, the world card. Oh, it's making you so dang happy to not be in conflict. But at the end of the day, was the choice that you made in good judgment. And you got to make another one now with the three of wands from the two of wands. Now you have a choice. Now you just opened yourself up another choice, but from 3 to 1. Emperor in reverse. You learned a great MF lesson, Temperance in reverse. And guess what? Your manifestation and your sneaky sit and your sneaky stuff never got you anywhere. You missed your Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands wants to start. Ace of Wands over the Fool wants to start a brand new beginning. Have happiness and sun. And apologize to their damn self for allowing you to ruin their 4 of Wands and their 10 of Pentacles. That was a good thing. And now they have options. They're about to go out and celebrate as soon as the weather get warmer. Then what you gonna do then? Now that you just engaged your cup, you collaborated with the Pentacle energy, and guess what? You ended up not happy. So not only the Pentacle card, you're not happy with the Swords card either. The one you chose to be your lover. And at the end of the day, the Queen of Cups, I promise you, wants their ultimate BJ. And what's the outcome? Queen of Wands in reverse. You messed up with the Sagittarian, Aries, Scorpio. You have to fix that. You have to fix that before you can come up and chirp. Change your mind. Change your body and understand that unless we are all, and that means join in, unless we are all 21:44 on the clock, a union, there's no chance up in here. And that is my reading, divinely guided. Now I will leave.
Also, for this is a male, right? Sagittarius, they have a lot to figure out. And I think they hope to figure things out because, they're battling with themselves over you, over what they want and don't want. But there has to be sacrifice, there has to be compromise in relationships and connections. And I think they're coming to that understanding.
Hey, San Antonio.
Respected Sadhguru, Her Royal Highness Princess Nurasen of Jok.
This Chinese street artist isn't drawing his female customer. He's drawing her soulmate.
Change the way
He
you
first
do
captivated
things.
the nation as a young child when he began having.
Because the way you're choosing is very highly
February 2021, Gemini, this is, had plans, but you just build on those plans so you could be with this person, and they didn't do the same for you. I'm also hearing that someone has short hair, someone who recently got a haircut. I don't know. Not very clearly.
Okay, right.
But Sagittarius, this is the thing, and this is, I don't know, it's similar energy from the past reading. It's like they refuse to make up their mind, which is keeping you hostage.
No, it's not. I'm going out this weekend.
And I feel that, at one period of time, there was so much chemistry with the Two of Wands, so much desire for one another. And it's kind of just died out because the longer this takes for someone to act on it, the more you help in the situation.
No whatsoever. It's time not
But they're like the most about united ones. Sagittarius energy. So maybe you have like double Sagittarius in your chart.
five,
You're very good at
that.
You
6,
have
7, 8.
fun. You go out and make your fun. You
Actually,
like to explore. You like to travel. You're a fast
I
driver.
want to
or something
stagnant
like that.
still. 2,
Or
14.
a big driver. They like your
2,
driving.
14,
That's
14.
sport. And you can go on for a long time and libido is
I'm grateful
on point,
Asian.
okay? They like your crazy, they like your confidence. Even when you're kind of feeling down about yourself, you don't really show that to everyone.
I don't.
Because you know that you put a value on yourself, no one else can do that. And if you don't have that, I don't know, some of you are like involved with sales, retail, or marketing in some way, where you have to present yourself to be the best.
And that I am.
Some sort of thing like that. Maybe you travel for work, but Sagittarius, realize you are very attractive, you're very magnetic, you're very charismatic.
I am that.
And they just can't seem to let go of that with you, especially with the hangman.
Just some rest.
Sagittarius, I feel like you've been trying to get them out of the shell of protection, and it just hasn't worked.
Moving too hard.
When I said shell, Cancer came to my mind, so you could be dealing with Cancer as a Scorpio.
Windfall.
And that would make sense because what they don't like about you, Two of Cups, Cancer energy.
Adult children.
Yeah, Sagittarius, maybe let me and women said, like, this isn't the same anymore. Or I'm not feeling this as much anymore, or I'm not feeling you.
End of an era.
But others of you with this fear of commitment that I'm seeing so clearly from someone, the fact that they do have feelings and that they caught feelings for you, that's what bothers them the most because they can't deny their feelings for you.
Family changes. Emotions.
There's a lot of emotions that they'll never show you.
Religion, spirituality.
Yes, deep down, it's there.
Healthcare changes. Heavenly signs.
I want to clarify this Two of Cups for you. Why is this Two of Cups here?
Wow.
7 of Wands, yeah. Leo energy. And then 4 of Wands. Aries energy. Yeah, you feel this connection, Sagittarius. You're not crazy.
I know.
Even though they may put off as if, or whatever, if Sagittarius gave up on this and I gave up on this, or, clearly they're not talking you the same way, they don't have that same energy. But they're fighting themselves in this because their desire is you.
Finances.
I see that with the Two of Wands.
Hobbies.
But and they're denying their feelings for you, whatever their reason it's for their own. Because I say the majority of you,
forgiveness,
fear of commitment,
gracefully aging, sobriety, keeping the faith.
A lot of you too, this person can be kind of frugal.
Decisions, new exercise
kind of turn you off as well.
Spiritual growth.
But it's like
change your mind.
I feel like this need to protect themselves.
Welcome to the new.
Even though you will give them the 4 of Wands.
Even though you will
give them this happiness and this prosperity here.
Sentimental
feelings. Doesn't want to have kids.
Take the next step.
And maybe someone else is looking to find someone that will start a family.
Join in on being actual adults instead of being an adult child. Dietary changes. Started a new career that is not built for you already. Understand that you will be supported relationship dynamics, but you're going to have to change the way you do things. Because no one's going to provide for you. You're going to have to provide memories. Somebody may have taken care of you, self-care. But guess what? You need to meditate around body change about what has to regain self.
And I feel this person's so
relationship emphasis.
They're waiting for the absolute perfect moment in time for them to finally take this to the Ten of Pentacles.
The work.
There's no connection or situation that's always absolutely
stronger than you know.
You know what I mean?
But volunteer yourself.
I don't know. Or maybe that's
to
just
live through
insane
this stuff.
that they tell
Retirement,
themselves.
to live through this.
You guys could have met at work.
Because eventually you will have exactly what you need.
Have similar jobs, perhaps.
Come from adult child to current, which will be an end of an era for you.
But you know what?
Family changes, they won't expect this. They won't expect this emotional growth, this spiritual growth, this spirituality and religion. Healthcare changes, they won't expect things to change. Even if you got back a little bit, they start off.
Backpack?
They weren't expecting this. Again, with my backpack. That's the second
note down.
reader.
It doesn't have many notes together, but
Second reader that's mentioned my backpack.
And here I want to see 2019 initiated that.
Having these signs.
You're done with it only being physical.
I need some movement, motion. Some something you gotta do something.
As in house.
Leave it. Otherwise, I'm out the freaking door because if what you don't do,
also with this Sagittarius,
someone else will.
Hobbies
and healing from the past. What you don't do, someone else will. Just sit there. Enjoy.
They don't talk about this connection.
Whatever you're enjoying.
Because the Sagittarius energy, some of you can even be dealing with another Sagittarius.
I'm out and on my way out the door. That's what you want on?
This is your wanting things to go faster. Come on. I mean, honestly, Sagittarius is not known
the singles.
I know that Sagittarius in my chart. I feel it.
Give it to them.
And they feel pressured to move it. You know,
all the attention they got
in some sort of way. But also, they
can get on your own.
Ticking. The clock is.
But they don't understand. You can get more of it.
Someone have like a big clock in their living room. I'm seeing it like above like the dining room table or something like that.
That was me.
But
a big
one.
It was like one of them big general ones that you got.
And you guys really want that type, honestly. If you something started very soon, it's just gonna further die down. Others of you, with the 8 of Wands, I do say there's always a chance of long distance relationship. That someone's not, you may be in this long distance relationship for a long time. And it's like, okay, are you ever gonna move in? Are you ever gonna move closer to each other?
No.
Or is this always gonna be over the phone, over online? Maybe someone we met online.
That's what I meant by the childishness. People in high school meet each other.
King of Swords, Aquarius energy. I gotta be honest, I feel this is your highest hopes. It's just clarity, conversation.
Learn to meet people face to face.
But I also feel this is in their own way. Sagittarius, their own way.
Learn to meet people face to face.
And I think they hope to figure things out because, they're battling themselves over you. Over what they want and don't want. But there has to be sacrifice. There has to be
the only thing you're going to get is either catfish.
And I think they're coming to that understanding.
A true love. Far and in between.
For centuries, the black elderberry has held the secret to keeping people really, really healthy. So we put all its beauty-boosting goodness into
Sambucol.
All of that's.
You end up disappointed because it's not the person that they sing. Maybe that's what I ended up with. I met somebody in a foreign place, in a foreign situation.
That, all this is for that this manifestation, this waiting on, is never coming to fruition. But also, with the 2 of Cups, the Empress, fear of you actually being something so much more than just a friend with a benefit or just a good friend that we also have feelings for. This is something really
33 on my call.
We have something really special together, but they're sabotaging based on their own fears and their own indecisions, and that's not fair to you. And Sagittarius, maybe one day they'll just say, I'll go have my abundance and prosperity elsewhere without you. I'm fine without you. I would rather have this with you, but I'm not gonna wait forever for my happiness and for my abundance and for my success. And even when I was kind of touching up on about having kids, that ultimately, I don't know,
I
you want to have kids, they want to have kids, and that's just
have my
what they want as a person.
stuff as well.
If they're not gonna have kids or whatever the case
If you're not
is,
willing to
they're just not wanting it. And that's what
coexist, they coincide.
most of the time, I'm afraid they may be pregnant when you know the other person.
No, that's you. I know it. Because I ain't slept with no man
have a crap attack.
in a minute to be pregnant by anyone.
To see the likely outcome of this, will this ever change? Will this get out of this stagnant energy? We're going to go ahead and keep this to video for the extended reading. But before we go,
cannot change the stuff.
I'm going to go ahead and pull in this Angel's card. I'm also seeing like a band t-shirt, like
especially when you're married, but you're willing to move through anything.
You wear it quite frequently.
There is somebody
musician, their favorite band. And someone likes to wear the other person's shirts, like when they're
get on my shirt.
After
I know some stuff when they came up listening.
Their shirt on.
Stop letting me.
But let's go ahead and see how you feel about Sagittarius specifically.
Learn something better than New York.
Wow. It was safe for you to love with religious factors. Okay, this makes sense with the Sagittarius, you're in the midst of an awakening. You have to open something new in you, a new perspective, a new idea that they're still kind of struggling with. Because it's like a really held this baby for so long, it's hard for them to let go. This connection with you has made them new within them.
I'm going out of 10.
This awakening is leading to the idea that it is safe for them to love you.
Every weekend.
Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all.
Until I find the one for me.
So someone needs to trust.
Apparently.
Someone needs to understand.
You don't have enough trust in your damn sister right there.
Ace of Pentacles in reverse.
It ain't me.
Maybe this person has been cheated on in their
because I done
this,
done that. Just so this relationship is successful. You ain't done nothing. You ain't gave up nothing. You still doing the same thing on the same damn railroad track.
They're coming to this realization, Sagittarius.
So I wanted to let everybody know how accurate these readers are.
Most people think the key to losing
and tomorrow I'm interested and happy to get online and show reader accuracy.
But if you're like millions
but it's been 2 hours and nobody's
tried diet and exercise many times.
But I wanted to let you know
that
this stuff is real.
That's because while diet and exercise are important, they're actually only 2 factors out of 3 incredibly important factors to determine whether you're going to lose weight or not. There's a third factor scientists have discovered. If you know what this third factor is, you can lose weight quickly, and naturally, without any additional diet and exercise. And without it, weight can be nearly impossible to lose. You'll feel exhausted and hungry all the time. You lose weight, but just gain it right back, sometimes plus more. And if you've been unable to lose weight for 18 months or longer, something is wrong. You want to take advantage of this powerful third factor to help unlock easy weight loss, so you can finally melt off those pounds of fat. So, what is the third factor?
Settle your ass up.
It's connected to every single piece of food you eat, every burger, vegetable, piece of fruit, even every glass of water or juice you drink. They all relate directly to this third factor.
In the reality of things, settling is for weaklings. I can't do better. You can't do better. But to strive for more, it's like to strive for heaven. I can do better than you. I can do better than my regular, my ordinary, what I expect. And today I choose not to let it scare me. And that's exactly what I choose today. If my past is too scary, then maybe my future will King Kong my life, and I King Kong theirs. And I believe that is an equal give and take. And that's all I ever asked from the beginning. If I love you, love me. If I give to you, give to me. If I share what you share to me, if I open up to you, open up to me. If I show you vulnerability, show me vulnerability. Otherwise, I'm not giving you more than I get. And that's the myriad of how my brain works. And that's the myriad of how everyone should. Ace of Wands and Hierophant. These people are real. Don't sit there and act like they're not, and don't play dumb. Because these stories are yours. They'll tell you yours and everyone's, even around you. Even the marriage or to get together or to commitment that I lost out on for somebody else to find theirs. So still be unhappy with it anyway. The card says so. The world in reverse. I don't even gotta try that. No one's happy in this situation. Get there, get done, get that. Ace of Wands and Hierophant. Like, share, subscribe. Please read this, see this. This is my life being played out on cards. I'm stuck. I'm going to read for you guys. I love you. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and share. And by the way, to those who I know is watching me and you're too late to send a text message or even an email, you deserve exactly what you got, which is the one you went after, instead of the one you should be going after. Much love. Ace of Wands to Hierophant. I'm glad to have shared this with you. This is moment to moment what my life is done. Tomorrow we'll get online and we'll read 2 more readers and we'll get an understanding about the divine and guided. Otherwise, I am going to sleep. I'm watching me some movies. I'm enjoying my life. I'm yawning. I've been doing this all day and it's been from like 6 to 7. So that's like 13 hours of reading cards. I love reading cards, so nobody could have stopped me. So, 3:31, 1 o'clock, I'm going to bed. I love you, love you, love you lots, loads. Thank you for watching Ace of Wands and Hierophant. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.